Hi, I'm Bob Fermanak of the 3D Film Archive. In the past, you've been very generous and have helped us restore a number of films through Kickstarter. Most recently, Abbott and Costello's 1949 classic, Africa Screams. Well, I'm coming to you now for your help to do a restoration of their first color film from 1952, Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, time has not been kind to this material, and in fact, the original 35mm Eastman color camera negative was destroyed sometime in the 1960s. So what exists today are 35mm Super Cine Color release prints. Now that was a very complicated printing process, so these elements are 3 generations removed from the camera negative. Now that said, we have developed advanced digital techniques that will allow us to restore those prints to look as close to camera negative as possible. You don't have to take my word for it. We've done a little test clip, and let me show you what we can achieve with your help on this restoration.
I tell you all, I grew this beanstalk last night with 5 beans that I planted. 5 magic beans.
Jack, dear, please stop repeating that nonsense.
Mother, this isn't nonsense. This is the truth.
Hey, are those the beans that I gave you for that cow that disappeared?
Now that gives you an idea how good Jack and the Beanstalk can look, if you will help us. If we can raise $7,500 on this campaign, we'll be able to do scene-to-scene color correction, frame-by-frame dirt and damage cleanup to remove all the wear on these Super Cine Color release prints. We'll do image stabilization, flicker reduction, and audio restoration. So we will have a version of Jack and the Beanstalk that will be far superior to any other version of the film that you've ever seen. Sadly, the history of preservation on Jack and the Beanstalk is very poor. Sometime in the 1960s, the original 35mm Eastman color camera negative was cut up and used for fill leader. And in 1980, I found this surviving piece of the original Eastman color camera negative. And one of our stretch goals for this project will be a 4K scan and restoration of this surviving camera negative footage. In addition to that, we have a 1952 children's recording that Bud and Lou did of Jack and the Beanstalk. And as one of the stretch goals, we'll go into a studio and do a new restoration and master of this original recording. The disc will also have a wealth of bonus extras, including a commentary track from Abbott and Costello expert Ron Palumbo, photo galleries of deleted scenes, on-set production photos, the world premiere in Lou's hometown of Paterson, New Jersey, a featurette on Cinecolor from film historian expert Jack Theakston, lots of really cool bonus extras. So with your help, we will have the definitive edition of Jack and the Beanstalk on DVD and Blu-ray, and it's one that you'll be very proud to have in your collection. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you will help us restore Jack and the Beanstalk.